Hello everybody, we're bringing some more stuff, and today I just dropped off Cece at a friend's house, and now I'm driving back to Cami. Here, and here, go. I'm driving back to Cami, but before that I actually have to text her. I forgot. I was gonna do that before I started the episode, but I guess now I'll have the episode going on. I'll try to talk to you while I text. I'm gonna multitask like a freaking crazy guy. So what I need to know from Cami is, have you checked the ingredients for a recipe for the meringues? Because I was gonna... Oh, she has notifications silenced. Maybe I'll notify anyway. We were gonna make meringues out of tofu, or out of the tofu water. You know what, Penguins? I'm gonna pause this. I'm just gonna call her. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to ask, and Cami didn't pick up. So I messaged Kenzie because I know that they're together, and Kenzie picked up because that's what she freaking do. Okay, that's what she freaking do. Yeah, hey guys, what's up? So I'm hanging out with Cami and Kenzie, and, you know, I was putting away, like, extra food, and I was doing dishes and stuff, and there was tofu, and, it was just sitting in the box, but, like, not fully, like, a chunk of it was missing, so I put it in a Tupperware. And there was all the tofu water, you know? So I poured out the tofu water, and Kenzie was like, the tofu water is so gross. And I was like, the tofu water is so gross. And then I was like, you can turn it into meringues. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you can turn it into meringues. And she was like, what? So, I thought it would be fun to do today. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get 2 blocks of tofu. And we're gonna freeze them, and because we're freezing the tofu, which like helps it get a different texture, you know, because we're freezing them, we're gonna like have to drain the water anyways. So I was thinking we could just do that, and then we'll have the water, and then we'll make the meringues. So I needed Cami to check a recipe for them that would allow us to, would check a recipe for like meringues made with tofu water, so that we would make sure that we have all the ingredients for them. Because I'm going to the grocery store anyways right now. I'm gonna drive home to go see her, and then like I'm gonna pop in the grocery store, grab a couple things for her on the way back. So if there's anything I need for these meringues, then, you know, I gotta know. I've gotta know. So that's what's up. That's what's up with me right now. What's up with you guys? I suppose I can just continue talking about Batpeg, but maybe I should talk instead about the fact that yesterday, on Camelia's birthday, we went down and we got the keys for our apartment. We brought all the plates and bowls and stuff that we had gotten from, all the stuff we had gotten from Facebook Marketplace. And we also brought the ceramic bakeware that we had gotten from that like big sale, you know. So that's the gist. Is we brought all that and we moved in. We didn't move in all the furniture, but now we have the keys and it's our place. We paid the check. We freaking... It was exciting. It was exciting. What the heck? This is like the biggest, craziest 7-Eleven of all time. Wow, how fancy. Let me make sure I'm going to the right place. I am. Okay. So, yeah, we went in, we moved in, and it was exciting. It was cool to do that. I mean, I'm honestly more stressed about it than excited. Just because I'm an anxious person, you know? So, it's just a little stressful, but it is fun to think that we'll finally be able to live together. Because we've been talking about it for years. There's so many things that are like, this will be easy when we're together and we have more time just like around one another. So, you know, we're really excited. And it's going to be good. But yesterday we were because we wanted to get some birthday freebies. We found out about a bunch of birthday freebies. And we went to go do some of them. So we went to 2 Minisos to see if there were any fun blind boxes to get, and there weren't. So we moved on, and we went to we were gonna go to Sephora, but we didn't make it. We went to Bath and Body Works, and we tried to go to Sephora, but my phone led us the wrong way. Like, I looked at the map on my phone of where it was, and we went there, and it wasn't there. And then we looked at the map, it was in the mall, and it was at the opposite end of the mall. So, like, that was pretty annoying, but whatever. But, yeah, we had, like, we went and we got the birthday freebie from Bed Bath & Beyond, which was, not Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works, I think, right? Whatever, man, I don't freaking know. The point is, it was a BOGO. So Cami bought a hand cream and we got a hand soap. And the hand soap is for our apartment. And the hand cream is for her hands. I gotta put on my sunglasses. The air conditioning is making me cry. Oh. So, yeah. Sorry, I was locked in my brain. I escaped it, though. Whoa, there are 2 of the exact same car, one behind another, and they're like weird little funky Toyota cars. Like, they're not the most common car, you know? They're the same color, same car, friggin' one behind the other. They're just little funny, silly little cars. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome, man. Here's something interesting to talk about. The recipe that we're following wants water from specifically extra firm tofu. And normally we just get firm, and because we don't like extra firm as much. But here's the deal. We're freezing it. And the fact that we're freezing it, I think, means that, like, I'm actually down to get extra firm. So, you know, that's like kind of an interesting development, right? Like, different tofu used for different things. I am going 10 miles an hour. Why? Why am I going 10 miles an hour? Riddle me this, Batman. Why am I going 10 miles an hour? Riddle me this, Batpeg. It's a Prius C. The weird little car, that there are 2 of them. They're like the blue Prius C. They have a Fairly Odd Parents bumper sticker with the kid. And it says, I wish my car was faster. And they have another bumper sticker that says, my car is slow. And what is that? What's the art of the my car is slow? Oh, it's the girl from Bunny Girl Senpai. It's the girl from the Bunny Girl anime. And she's holding up... Dude, I thought it was like someone holding a cat, but the cat is actually her hair. That's so funny. She's holding up a big sign that says, my car is slow. Well, I'm on the road again. But yeah, it was kind of fun just driving CC to her thing. It was like, you know, I think there's a level of worry that's like, I don't know if I'll like be able to hold a conversation with CC for however long, because I can hold a conversation with myself forever. I can keep talking forever. I know there are like 2 PEGCASTs that I ended because I didn't want to talk anymore because I ran out of stuff to say. But technically, if I wanted to, I could just start talking about like freaking Pokemon or Melee or something, and I could go actually forever. But when I'm like talking with a person, there's like an expectation that I don't bore them to death, you know? There's an expectation that our conversation is like decent. And I'm not just like disregarding their feelings and I'm trying to, you know, be friendly. Why is this car in front of me going so slow? Oh, because the car in front of them is going so slow. But why is that car going so slow? That's what... We're getting to the questions at the heart of the experience, Penguins. So... I guess I'll go back to talking about Japan. So, the morning... it's the next day now, right? And we tried to reheat my curry. It was terrible. Cami eats a bento, and now we're marching over to 7-Eleven because it's on the way to the train station, and we bought 2 Pocari Sweat this morn. We bought 2. And the reason is we wanted one for me, one for Cami, and we both like it more than Aquarius. So we didn't get any Aquarius this time. We just got Pocari Sweat. Today the plan is Sanrio Puroland. And while we were at 7-Eleven, we grabbed a chocolate tofu bar for Camellia, and it was really good. It was really good. So, you know, we got off the train, and like, this is the most children we saw for like the whole trip, was the kids going to Sanrio Puroland, which is basically like Disneyland but Sanrio, right? And like, as we're getting off the train, there are people that are like kind of our age, you know. And let me tell you, we actually were, like, sitting near these 2 girls who are the most performative people I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking, like they have their little Sanrio characters, and then they just, like, pose with them, and they do, like, the little picture where they, like, put a heart next to their cheek, and then they blow their cheek to make it, like, chubby and cute. Like, I'm like, dude, why are you even going to this place? You, like, probably don't even freaking like these guys, okay? And, like, I know that I sound like I'm just hating on them and I'm raining on their parade, but I promise you that I'm right. I promise you. We saw 1,000 other people that were all there earnestly. We saw people our age that were there earnestly, okay? But on the train, we were next to these 2 girls that I was just like, God, like, come on, man. Like, I get it. You want to be the freaking little Kuromi girl. Like, we get it, okay? We get it. Which I actually don't have a problem with. I'm just making a joke. Like, I honestly, I don't care. The only thing, like, the only time when I really don't like the, like, performative type things is for things like matcha, because there's, like, a limited supply of it. And, like, if you don't like it and you're just drinking it to, like, look sexy, then just don't get it. Like, you know? Like, when we're at Midori Matcha, Gabe needs to get his 2 matchas. But the guy who walks around with his, like, book open and his, like, glasses that don't actually help him see, but they make him look good, and his hair is, like, ruffled perfectly, and he has his, like, nice clothes, and he's, like, walking around. He has, like, an old messenger bag, and it has, like, a freaking Labubu on it. That guy doesn't need matcha. Gabe needs 2 of them. You follow what I'm saying? But whatever. So we get off the train, and, like, every child has cinnamon roll ears. Like, every single child. And it really opens my eyes. I'm like, oh, this is why cinnamon roll always wins. Like, this is why. And, you know, it's just like every child. There were a lot of other people that didn't have cinnamon roll stuff, you know, that had other characters. And that was fun. Like, I saw a couple people with Hongyudon stuff, and I saw a good handful of people with Karopi stuff. So that was fun. But we got off the train and we started walking, like, in the direction that our map said. And no one else did. And so we were like, uh-oh. But there was one, like, little girl with a Karopi backpack. And I was like, Cami, if we just follow her, we will make it to Poroland. But we stopped. We stopped at a bench to eat the tofu bars. One of them had edamame in it, and that was interesting. And the chocolate one is really delicious, like we said at the end of last episode. So, yeah. We walked over, and we found out that the place that everybody else was going was, like, probably a bus. Like, it seemed like they were all going to, like, a Sanrio Poroland bus. And we walked around the corner and saw this little, like, man, what do you call it? Like a sewer hubcap? A manhole cover. We saw a manhole cover that was really cute, like Sanrio themed. We were like, oh yay, that's fun. And went on about our way. Nobody else was walking where we were, which was kind of funny, because we, like, walked up some beautiful, like, Hello Kitty wizard type stairs, you know what I mean? Like, these are beautiful stairs. They're, like, so cute, and clearly, like, kind of a fun part of the attraction, but literally no one else is there, because they're all just going the main way, where you cross the, like, beautiful bridge. And we took pictures of the bridge, but we took them when we left instead of when we got there. So we walked up the stairs, and it was time to go in. I was like, oh god, I'm so anxious about this ticket. And, like, I want to put my hat away, and I want to put my jacket away. So we're like, it's a mess. Everything is a mess. There's a motorcyclist driving past me. But it worked out. We get in, and we're like, wow, this place is beautiful. And immediately I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom. Like, I've had to. And Cami's like, okay, let's go. And we found one. It was inside the gift shop. And there was, like, this other white family, like a mom and her 2 little daughters. And the mom walked past the bathrooms, and her daughters were like, Mom, it's back here! She was like, oh, okay. And then she went back with them. And it was cute. I went in and I peed, and then I left. And then Cami was like, I heard there are Western-style bathrooms. Because they were like, Mom, look, it says that there's Western-style! Which I don't know what that means. Like, is a Western-style bathroom just like the urinals don't get cleaned and they, like, don't have a bidet on the toilet? But, you know. So, we grabbed, like, this little thing that was a map, and we grabbed a sketchbook. We actually grabbed some more of them so that we would have, like, we wanted to do a scrapbook kind of thing. So we were like keeping some of our receipts and keeping like pamphlets and stuff that we got, so that we could go around and like when we get back, we'll have stuff to remember our trip by, and like it could be like a cool thing to decorate with, you know? Like if we put a bunch of them in a big frame. I know that sounds like a motorcycle, but it's like a 2001 Honda. It's like an old Honda car. It is not like going that fast, but I guess the guy has somewhere to be. So yeah, we grabbed our stuff and then we got in line for the boat ride. And the boat ride, we like didn't really know what it was, but we knew that we wanted to go on rides because they have rides and they have shows, and there are only like 3 rides. So we were like, maybe we won't spend that much time here. I kind of knew. I was saying like, no, this is going to be like a whole day thing, and Cami was like, I don't think there's that much stuff to do, and she's right. Like technically there isn't. There are only like a few rides, especially if you're not like that interested in My Melody and Kuromi, because there's like one of the rides is just dedicated to them, and there's another one that I think is like for children, and we don't speak Japanese. I don't know, the vibes were that we should not go on it, is basically what I'm saying. So Cami was like, I don't think we'll have that much stuff to do. And we went and we were like, yeah, there are shows, but like the shows are probably not that interesting. They're probably like little kiddie shows, you know? And then so we'll just like go on the rides that we want to go on, and then we'll shop, and then we'll leave. So we get in the line for the boat ride, and the line is really cute because you go through these like little gates that have all the characters on them. And as we're going, as we're in this line, we look over and there is like the safety video, you know, like keep all like arms and legs inside the boat at all times type thing. And we were like, oh, that's cute, because it was 3 kittens. It was 3 little kittens that were the people that were showing you like the safety instruction video. And they were like giant people-sized finger puppets, is like the best way I can describe them. They were just the cutest freaking things I have ever seen in my life. Like, I could watch that video back to back 3 times. Just the cutest freaking thing. And, you know, just like, I'm the biggest fan of these little kittens. And so we were really happy, but then, like, they start doing a show. And the way that this land is structured is we're on the 2nd floor at this point. And the 2nd floor is like a ring. It's like around the outside, right? It's like a ring. Sorry, it's all indoors, but we're like standing on a ring. And in the middle of the ring is the 1st floor. So it's like a big balcony that kind of surrounds the whole 1st floor. The 1st floor has a big tree in the middle. It's not a real tree, but it's huge. And, I gotta get over. I think I like get off really soon, right? I'm like so 100% sure that I get off really soon, so. Is this guy gonna merge into my lane while I'm merging into it? Nope, he's not. Alrighty. I remembered where I had to go. So, like, you know, all the Sanrio characters, they get out, they appear, you know, they all start gathering around the tree. And they're like the cutest character costumes you've ever seen in your life. Cami really liked the Pom-Pom-Purine one because he's really fluffy and round and cute. And like, he has to be people-sized, but he's so big and round that like, I don't know, he's just like really cutely shaped. I like the Hello Kitty one the best because like, I think her hands look really satisfying. Like, she just looks so good. Like, every part of the Hello Kitty costume is unfathomably good. It's so well done. It's like the best character costume I've ever seen in my life. And we saw her actually at Universal Studios on our 5th anniversary. Hello Kitty was there, like, dressed up in, like, this cutie little outfit. And Cami and I were like, Hello Kitty, oh my god! And Cami, like, freaked out. It overwhelmed her. Like, she became like a child. Like, oh, it's Hello Kitty! It's Hello Kitty! Like, so excited, you know? So we were excited to go to Portland and have, like, a similar experience. And we kind of did. It was really awesome. But we're waiting in line, and the show begins on the first floor. So we're kind of looking down at it, and we're like, oh, this is cute. And then they have, like, aerial silks. Like, people are hanging from the freaking ceiling. Well, really, it's from the tree, but it might as well be from the ceiling. And they're, like, doing these crazy, like, aerial silks tricks and stuff. And we're like, what the heck? Is this show, like, actually secretly awesome? And then, like, Hello Kitty and Dear Daniel descend from the ceiling. Like, they come down on this, like, little swing, you know? Or not a swing, but, like, in a little thing. And they descend, like a hot air balloon, like the place where you stand in it. Like, that's what they came down in, basically. And they, like, they're singing, like, they take turns singing. And then they go all the way down to the ground, and they start, like, singing and dancing and stuff. And then it's like an awesome rave. Like, the lights turn out, and they start shooting lasers everywhere, and they start singing this really cute, happy, bubbly song. And they're like, you know, there will be parts where they chant, like, de, kawaii, kawaii. And when they say kawaii, it, like, shoots it on the ceiling. It's like a laser that puts it on the ceiling, and kawaii is, like, it's just, like, the text, and it spins around in a circle on there. Not, like, imagine, like, it's 3D and it spins around, you know what I mean? So it doesn't, like, rotate, but, like, the angle that you would be viewing kawaii at changes. So it, like, spins around like that on the ceiling. And they put, like, strawberries and bows and stuff up there, and it was, like, the coolest thing I've ever freaking seen. It was so awesome. And we were like, wow, this is so awesome. This is the coolest thing ever. And then, you know, eventually it's time for us to get in the boat ride. Or I guess I should say before, there were, like, these two girls that were, like, right in front of us in line. And we were all, like, clearly very taken aback by how awesome this show was. We were, like, all trying to, like, see it. And we didn't actually talk or really interact. But, like, sometimes, like, we would make eye contact with each other, and, like, we would just kind of have, like, this understanding where we were like, yeah, this is freaking awesome, and, like, I love that this is here, and it's so silly that we're here, and we're, like, 20-something years old, and this is the best thing that's ever happened. And, like, that was really fun. Although it was, like, minute. It was, like, not something that really mattered, and it was only for, like, a second. But, you know, I'm, like, trying to log my trip here in this PEGCAST format, so you guys are gonna have to let me have this. So yeah, we got on the boat ride, and at the boat ride there's, like, you start off at, like, a bakery with all the dogs, with Pom Pom, Cinnamon Roll, Mocha, etc. And nobody likes Mocha, by the way. Mocha is so old, nobody even knows who freaking Mocha is. So we're like, whoa, that's Mocha, you know, because Maya likes Mocha. So we were like, whoa, that's crazy. Mocha's right there. And we went on the ride, and, like, through the whole line, you keep seeing all these invitations that are like each character has an invitation, you know. And you're like, oh, what is this? And then on the ride, it's kind of like It's a Small World, if you've ever been on that, where you're just, like, in a boat, and it takes you through a bunch of cool stuff, and it plays a fun song. But the fun songs were, like, super way more fun, I thought. And all the worlds you go through are way awesomer. because they're all based on like Sanrio characters. So you'll go through like the frog area, and it's like Keroppi and like a billion other crazy like different new weird frogs, and one of them is long and he takes your picture. And then there's like a little area where it's like all the like, I don't want to say bad because they're not bad, but like all the more like crass characters. So like Hongyodan is there, and Bad Bats Maru is there, and they're like gambling or something. And like, you know, you'll go through all these different places, and then at the very end you find out why you've been going through all of them and why you've gotten all these invitations to everybody. And it's because they're all invited to Hello Kitty's wedding, and you like see Hello Kitty getting married to Dear Daniel. And I was like, wow, now this is special. You know? So it was so awesome. It was so awesome. And yeah, it was pretty cool. So the boat ride was so sick. It was so cool. We got to see so many awesome guys on the boat ride. And then we got off the boat ride, and God, what did we do? We got off the boat ride, and we decided it was lunchtime, because we realized after seeing that first show that like, I almost just turned left here because I normally do, but I'm not supposed to because I'm going to Albertsons. After the boat ride, we were like, after we saw the show from above, we were like, okay, so actually we do have to see as many shows as we can. And basically the rest of the shows for the day were like, there was going to be like a little show that was just on like the stage on the back of the tree, because the back of the tree has like a stage on it where they do like smaller little like for children type plays. And so we wanted to, there was like one of those. There was the Kawaii Kabuki, which is like their big attraction, like the biggest show they do. And there is like a replay of the show that they did in the morning. So we were like, well, let's see as many shows as we can. And in order to do that, it made sense to go get lunch at that time. And we were both kind of feeling hungry too. So we went to go get lunch, and we could actually eat at the Puroland Cafe, like the food court, I should say, I suppose. So, oh shoot, it's a turn late. I guess I'll just keep my glasses in my lap for a second. I thought I was gonna be stuck at the red light, but I wasn't. Okay. Cool. So, what was I saying? Yeah, we actually could eat. So I'll definitely add a picture here. But we got to eat the Pochako freaking curry, which was first of all exciting because it meant that we got like an adorable character food, and second of all exciting because we got to eat curry, and I wanted to eat curry really bad. So that's, I was really excited for that. I'm gonna take this parking spot because it's like under a tree. Yeah, so we got the curry, and then we also got a little brownie, and it was easy to order. We were like, this one please, I want the curry, this one please, so that was really easy, but it was impossible to find a place to sit. But the whole food court was really cute and really fun. They split it into a curry side and like a noodles side. So it was really nice. That's where I'm gonna leave you before at least I go into the grocery store. Let me see what I have to get. So I have to get lemon juice. I have to get lemon juice, and then she needs oat milk. What she says, parentheses for elite combo. Cami's elite combo is oat milk and Cheerios. Like official Cheerios brand Cheerios. That's her elite combo. So I have to get her some oat milk for her elite combo. But yeah, I'm gonna get out my grocery bag. But I'm gonna get out my little one. I'm gonna get out the Kirby one, because I'm not getting that much stuff. Cool. Well, I guess I'll continue this when I get back. I guess I'll stop it for now. So, I'll talk to you in a second, guys. Bye. Hello. I just came out of Albertsons right now, and I put in Cami's phone number, and it actually gave me like a good bit of discounts. I got like $5 off one thing, I got $1 off another thing, so it was nice. I bought one thing more than I expected to, so that was a tiny oopsie, but only a tiny one. Well, it's not even an oopsie, I kind of needed it. I got like heavy duty scrubby pads, which, you know, I didn't know if I wanted to get or not, but we'll have them for like ever, basically, because we won't need to use them that often. And it also will help me clean one thing that, like, I'm gonna try to clean it today, because I went there and I got oat milk, I got Barkeeper's Friend, which is like stuff to help clean a heavy duty stain, and I got paprika. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. So now I'm off to Trader Joe's to get some other stuff. And while I'm at Trader Joe's, or while I'm at the area where Trader Joe's is, in the same like little shopping area, there's a Miniso. So I'm gonna go to Miniso and I'm gonna look to see if there are any cute blind boxes, because I have my birthday free one. So it's exciting. I'm probably not gonna find anything that I want, but you know, on the off chance that there is, I still want to go in. And even if there isn't, I just like going in because they have cute little things in there, man. It's a cute place. Every time I go in, there's more Lulu the Piggy, and I like Lulu the Piggy a lot because Lulu reminds me of Dusty. Because Dusty really likes Lulu the Piggy. There was they used to have a different piggy, and they had like this piggy with a bee outfit that Dusty really liked and thought was so cute. And now it's Lulu, which Dusty, I assume, likes more than the piggy that they used to have. In part because I know Dusty likes certain Lulus, and also in part because Lulu is just way freaking cuter than the other piggy. Like, you heard it here first. You heard it from friggin' Batpeg, okay? Batpeg personally thinks that Lulu the Piggy is freaking way cuter. It's like not a contest. So, that's what's up. That's what's up. Here's the one problem. I don't know where to park. I guess I'll try to park here. This would be a good spot, because the parking here is like a little bit longer. Oh, it's not. This is 30 minutes. But 30 minutes is fine. And here's the thing. You might think, Batpeg, why would you park this far away if you could see where I'm parking? To which I would respond, I'm wearing my Birkenstocks, and when I wear my Birkenstocks, I really enjoy the process of walking. like I think it's really fun to walk when I have my Birkenstocks on. Oh guys, my Crocs finally have a hole. It's pretty exciting, I know. But my Crocs finally have a hole in them. I cleaned them in the shower just the other day. What is this on my bag? Oh, it's like plants, debris. It's like seeds from stuff. My Crocs, I was cleaning them because, you know, I took a shower, and that's an easy time to clean your Crocs. You just like take them in with you and like rub water on them a little bit. You're not going heavy duty. And you can see a hole now. Like you can see the light come through a tiny little like needle-sized hole in the bottom of the Crocs. So it's super exciting. I feel like I've succeeded. Well, I'll be back when I'm out of Trader Joe's. So bye guys. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm like right outside my car. I just went in, got all the stuff we needed. I realized I should have probably bought the lemon juice at Albertsons, because I had to buy a bigger and fancier lemon juice at Trader Joe's. So that was a little bit of a fumble. But otherwise, it's pretty good. So this has been a fun little outing. I'm doing all this too. The reason I said I would do this and offered instead of like doing it because I was asked is I like Cami had her birthday was yesterday, and we went and we like got our apartment key and stuff, and it was fun, but you know, it was stressful for her, especially because her whole family was there, and it's just like a lot, you know. So I wanted her to have like a fun, relaxing birthday kind of day today, to like celebrate. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go drive Cece. Why don't I stop by and get some stuff from the grocery store? I'll pick up the tofu. We can either do the meringue thing or not, you know, like we'll see. But the point is that we're, you know, I'm doing this because it's Cami's relaxing birthday day. So I wanted her to have a really good day today, and I think it's been nice. You know, I'm going out and doing annoying-ish because they're just time consuming and I'm losing money from my bank account chores. But it's nice because it's for someone, you know? Like, it doesn't feel too bad when it's like, okay, Cami wants me to get the potatoes, Cami wants me to get the fruit, Cami wants me to get this, Cami wants me to get that, you know? So it's fun. It's fun. Alrighty. Cool. Well, I'm almost back, so everybody comment below if you could find one thing at the thrift store, what would you want to find? For me, I would want to find a like beautiful pan. That's what I would want to find. I'm thinking about this because I have the stuff that I would need to clean something like that now, because I went and bought it at Albertsons today. So yeah, everybody comment below if you could find one thing at the thrift store. What's the one thing that you would want to find? I would want to find a beautiful pan, an ornate, beautiful pan, or like a pot or something. You know, like just a piece of cookware, like a piece of stainless steel, beautiful cookware. You understand, surely. Wait, let me check where she wants me to park. Okay, she is gonna register me, so I should park in the guest parking. Their guest parking is really nice. It's made it very easy for me to come, like, stay here all the time. They get a lot of guest passes, you know. All right, well, anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that great stuff. And yes, good bye. And I'll tell you next time about the rest of my Senrio Puro Land journey with Camellia. It'll be fun. Bye-bye.